Hey everybody, this is Melanie Clampin, and I wanted to share this quick little tip with you. And then I just use it myself washing dishes here. Have you ever noticed how your mind sort of leaves the station sometimes? Like you go off on these tracks. Yesterday I facilitated a class called Confessions of a Wrongness Junkie and How to Break the Habit. And here's one of the things that I shared about how to break this habit. So for me, it was going into the wrongness of me. Whether it was making up a story in my head or looking through the past and finding, all the things that I should have done different. That's all going into the wrongness of you. Or maybe you're someone who rehashes things with, in your relationship. Maybe you're worrying about something. Maybe you're concerned for a friend or a family member, no matter what. Whatever it is that you would like to be doing different. What if we actually do have choice with this? So I'm standing there and I'm doing the dishes and I noticed that I started leaving the station and I stopped. And I actually said out loud to myself, stop. And there's something that breaks that habit. Even if you hear, like, talking out loud to yourself, like, how crazy are you willing to be to change the crazy in your world? You might have to get crazier than the crazy, okay? So I'm willing to get pretty crazy with myself. So I just am doing the dishes and all of a sudden out loud, stop. I'm not choosing this. I'm not going down this track. No. No. And it stops. Right? We're in charge of all this, even though we've sort of let everything sort of go on autopilot and often feel like we don't have choice and we're not actually the ones who are running the show here. Yeah, we are. So stop. And then I'm like, okay, cool. I've got to choose something else. Just stopping isn't enough. If I don't actually choose something different, I'm just going to choose another variation of this other thing because that's the known thing. That's the track, right? It's like a train. The train goes up and on the same track. So cool. What can you choose different to have a different track, right? So I was like, I can't think of anything right now. So I was like, cool, ask a question. How does it get better than this? What other choices do I have available to me right now? What else is possible? What else is possible? And then I got grateful. Funny when you ask the question, what else can I choose? What actually comes up? I didn't purposefully go to gratitude, but I did ask the question, how does it get better? What else can I choose? What else is possible here? And I was grateful. Grateful for stopping. I was grateful that I am willing to choose something different and not just stay at the effect of my own mind and my own past creations that created that particular track that I continue to go down. So what if you can't stop? And what if sometimes you're going to find yourself miles down that track and you're like, oh my God, I've been on a track. Choose something different at that point. And every single time you choose something different, no matter where you are on the track, you'll be more and more aware when you start to get on that track and you can make a different choice. But it's something you have to continue to choose all the time. And for me, I'm discovering all these tracks that I wasn't aware that I was functioning from. I didn't realize they were tracks. I thought that was just me. That was just the way that it is. Turns out it isn't. So we always have choice. So no matter where you are on your track today, for whatever you're looking to be different, right? With my particular thing, it was, I'm not going to make myself wrong anymore for anything. It doesn't actually create at all. So stop. Just stop. Choose something different. And choosing something different, you're breaking that pattern, whatever it is. The other night it was midnight, and I could feel myself going down this interesting, energetic track, and I went, I'm not going. What can I choose different here? And my body was like, get outside and walk. Like power walk. Get your body moving. So I dropped all my points of views about it's midnight, it's middle of the night, I can't go walking. Why the heck not? Put on my shoes. It was amazing and beautiful and magical and wonderful, and I stayed aware. I used my awareness, what streets to walk down, what streets not to walk down. The only people I saw out were all the patrol cars in this really beautiful, affluent neighborhood that I live next to. So I just wanted to give you this piece of information. I've been doing transformational work for 15 years. Right now, I know a lot of you have done it for a lot longer. Some of you are, just jumping into looking at your life different. It doesn't matter how long you've been doing it. There's beginner's mind. Never fails me. Beginner's mind. It's when I think I've got it all figured out, when I think I have all the answers, that I usually get myself all tangled up. So this is very simple, but use it. Worry, doubt, wrongness, whatever you're doing, whatever those tracks are that you get into that create the same hole when you know it's time for something different. Stop. What else can I choose? How does it get better than this? What else is possible? What other choices do I have available that I'm not aware of? So I hope this is a contribution to you. It was supposed to be a short video, and of course it's almost 6 minutes long. It is 6 minutes long at this point. But thank you for being in the world. These tracks are not you. They're just a habit. They're just a pattern that you're used to. You can break it. I am here. I am cheering you on. If you ever need to tap into me and go, Cole, what would Melanie ask right now? I do that with people that I know, and it can be really, really helpful. What can I contribute to you? What can we all be contributing to each other? And if there are tracks that you keep going down and you feel like, gosh, there are other things that I actually require to change this, reach out to me. I work with people one-on-one. I facilitate classes. The only reason that I'm able to do the things that I'm doing is that I've had sessions with people. I go and I take seminars and classes, and I don't take myself out of the work. I reach out, I ask for help, I receive contribution. And when I barely have had any money, that's where I spent my money, because I knew that that was actually going to be something that created the change that I was looking for. So I get money issues. I really, really do. Believe me, it's been a huge one for me, and it still comes up. Yet I still keep choosing to invest in what I know is going to give me the return on what I'm actually looking to create. And I know that changing me and investing in myself and investing in changing these tracks is what's going to also change the track that my money flow is on. So I also do 15-minute power sessions. A lot can be done in 15 minutes using these particular tools. They're $35. I created it specifically for you. If you just can't afford a $300, all the work session right now, that there is that option. And I just wanted to put that out there because, sometimes it's easy to forget that I've had 15 years of doing a lot of intensive work individually and in classes, and also working with other people. That's helped me get to this point and get to the point where I can have a lot more ease stopping those dreams. Well, now it's 8 minutes. How does it get better than that? All right, y'all. I hope you're fantastic. And until we meet, hopefully in person sometime or in a class, or I don't know, let me on Facebook. We can connect somehow. May all of life come to you with ease and joy and glory. Bye.